Hey guys, I'm back again, sans makeup, etc. Thought I'd do this tag that Samantha Riley recently did, and apparently Bunny's done it as well, but I haven't actually seen that one. So it's, sorry, it's on my phone, so I keep looking down. It's 100 questions that nobody ever asks tag. Apparently the first is there's actually only 99 questions, but there's one that's a bonus Jonas, which we'll get to at the end. So number one, do you sleep with closet doors open or closed? Closed. I prefer doors closed. I don't like them open most of the time. Do you take shampoos and conditioner bottles from the hotel? Anytime I've stayed at a hotel, I have. Yeah, they're kind of useful. They have their purpose in life. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? Well, obviously out, because I sleep with my feet out most of the time. And my feet are like thermostats. They kind of regulate my temperature. Must be cold if my feet are under the sheets. 4, have you ever stolen a street sign? 3, can't speak. It's early hours of the morning. No, I've never stolen a street sign. Ever. Do you like to use post-it notes? No, not really. Just, yeah, they end up all over the place. Can't see the point in that. I like post-it notes, just don't use them. Do you cut out coupons but then never use them? Well, I'm in Australia and we don't really do coupons the same way that they do in America. So no. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? A big bear. I really don't like bees. And with the big bear, I guess I could just play dumb, like dead or something. Do you have freckles? Yeah, I'm a redhead. Yes, I have freckles. I have them everywhere. Probably can't tell, but they're, I have so many freckles that they've kind of like just made one big freckle. Do you always smile for pictures? Generally avoid having my picture taken, which is funny that I'm making YouTube videos. I sort of try to, but I don't like my teeth, so I don't tend to smile. What's your biggest pet peeve? People who leave cupboard doors and drawers open. Drives me freaking batty. How hard is it to close it, for Pete's sake? Do you ever count your steps when you walk? If I have my pedometer on me, I do. Sometimes. But if you mean did I like walk and count steps at the same time, probably when I was younger, but not now. Have you ever peed in the woods? Yes. Yes, I have. What about pooped in the woods? Yes, as well. I've been camping. You tend to learn how to do that. Do you chew your pens and pencils? No, I don't. I think that's kind of disgusting, actually. There's nothing worse than getting a pen back from somebody having teeth marks all around it. Ugh. How many people have you slept with this week? Just my man. I think my daughter slept in my bed this week. What size is your bed? It's a queen size with a king size quilt on it because we like to have extra. What is your song of the week? Would be a Chester C song. If you don't know who Chester C is, he's on YouTube. Check him out. Freaking awesome. Love him. Love his voice. Love him so much. I downloaded pretty much all of his songs on YouTube. Yes, I paid for them because I like them that much. You're not the one? You're not the one, 'cause you don't wanna be. I would have chosen you, but you chose differently. That song, probably. Is it okay for guys to wear pink? Absolutely. In fact, there's a lovely photo of one of my sons wearing his sister's pink drama queen shirt, and he has a pink t-shirt as well. Quite likes pink. I have no problem with it. Do you still watch cartoons? Only when I'm forced to by my children. My daughter loves cartoons, and her dad does too. Not really. 21. What's your least favourite movie? Summersby. That's the stupidest movie ever. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? In a hole, obviously. What do you drink with dinner? Water, or if it's treat night, we have soda. I also often have pineapple juice because it helps with my voice for choir. What do you dip a chicken nugget in? Sweet and sour sauce. That's assuming you're getting your chicken nuggets from McDonald's. What is your favourite food? Chocolate's a food, isn't it? Probably Black Forest cake. What movies could you watch over and over and still love? Star Trek, Doctor Who, although they're not generally movies, but you know what I mean. And the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And musicals, like not the new kind of musicals, except maybe Frozen, because that's okay. Like The Sound of Music and Pirates of Penzance and Hello Dolly. The ones that I've actually already watched over and over again and still love. Last person you kissed or kissed you, that would be my man just before. I wasn't flipping you the bird. Were you ever a boy, girl, scout? I was guide. I was a brownie, and then I was a guide, and then I was a rover. Yeah, because we didn't have any of the... I was like a long distance type of thing. I don't know, it's too hard to explain. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? How much are you going to pay me? When was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? Not that long ago, a few weeks back, when I sent a parcel to my friend Cold Pixie and my other friend Dawn Marie in America. I sent handwritten notes with those. Can you change the oil on a car? It's not that I'm not capable of doing it, I'm just not sure how to do it. If someone showed me, I'd be able to. Ever got a speeding ticket? No, because I don't have a driver's license. Ever run out of gas? I've been in cars where people have run out of gas, but I haven't run out of gas myself because I don't have a driver's license. Favourite kind of sandwich? Prosciutto, sun-dried tomatoes, and blue cheese on garlic focaccia. Best thing to eat for breakfast, other than the obvious, which would be food. I like cereal with a little bit of milk, but it has to be nice cereal, otherwise there's no point. But no, the best thing for breakfast would be croissants with jam and cream. Haven't had that for so long. What is your usual bedtime? When I'm tired, so that could be 12 o'clock, like noon, or it could be midnight, or anywhere in 24 hours, whenever I'm tired. Are you lazy? Yes, I am. Other people wouldn't necessarily agree with you, but I think I'm lazy. So there you go. When you were a kid, what did you dress up for Halloween? Well, when I was a kid, we didn't do Halloween, because in Australia it's not a big holiday. It's become bigger now because of the American influence, but when I was a kid. What is your Chinese astrological sign? I am a rabbit. How many languages can you speak? I can speak English, I can speak sarcasm, and I can speak profanity. I also have a little bit of knowledge of Italian, French, German, only from what I've picked up around me. Do you have any magazine subscriptions? Not anymore. Used to, not anymore. What are better, Legos or Lincoln Logs? The hell is a Lincoln Log? Legos is the stuff that you find by stepping on it in the middle of the night. Are you stubborn? Yes. Yes, I am. Who is better, Leno or Letterman? If I have to pick from the two of those, then I would say Letterman, because Leno's a knob. Ever watch soap operas? Yes, I have in the past. Don't really watch television much anymore. So no, not anymore. Are you afraid of heights? No, I'm not. Do you sing in the car? Sometimes. If there's something interesting on. Do you sing in the shower? No, not really. Never particularly been a shower singer. Do you dance in the car? I have been known to. Ever used a gun? A cap gun? Yeah, other than that, no. Last time I got a portrait taken by a photographer when I was in school. So, 1992? That was a long time ago. Do you think musicals are cheesy? No, I do not, unless you're talking High School Musical. Is Christmas stressful? Hell yeah, I've got 5 kids. Ooh. Yeah, no, I've always found Christmas stressful. It's not my favourite holiday. Ever eat a pierogi? No, I have not. I do know what it is, but I've never actually had one. Favourite type of fruit pie? Apple pie is pretty good. Apricot pie is pretty good. Rhubarb pie is pretty good. Don't really have one. Whatever you make me. Where am I up to? 56. Occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid. Opera singer, accountant, actress, novelist, competitive swimmer. Pretty much covers it. Do you believe in ghosts? Yep. Ever have the deja vu feeling? A lot. A lot. Take a vitamin daily? Yes, I do, actually. I take a calcium, magnesium and vitamin D tablet because I have restless leg syndrome. I don't really drink milk because I'm slightly lactose intolerant, and I don't absorb vitamin D, so I have to take a supplement for that. Wear slippers? Yes, I do. If it's cold and my feet are cold, I'll put slippers on. Wear a bathrobe? Sometimes, not very often. What do you wear to bed? It depends. Sometimes pajamas, sometimes whatever I was wearing that day. I know that sounds bad, doesn't it? And sometimes nothing. First concert. Honestly, I've never actually gone to watch a concert, I don't think. Yeah. I don't think I've ever actually been to a concert. It's kind of sad, really. Walmart, Target or Kmart? Well, in Australia we don't have Walmart. Out of Target and Kmart, I would say I'd prefer to shop at Target, but I can afford Kmart. Cheetos or Fritos? Oh, I missed one, sorry. 65 is Nike or Adidas. Neither. 66, Cheetos or Fritos? Cheetos, because I don't know what Fritos are, except apparently something that smells interesting according to Weird Al. Peanuts or sunflower seeds? Neither really. Much rather cashews or macadamia nuts. Have you ever heard of the group Trabian? I'm not sure, actually. Ever take dance lessons? Yes, I used to do gymnastics and calisthenics and ballet at various times. Is there a profession you picture your future spouse doing? Well, I already have a spouse. Can you curl your tongue? Ever won a spelling bee? Never been in a spelling bee, but I probably would have won if I'd been in one. Have you ever cried because you were so happy? Yes, I have. Several times, probably. I'm a bit of a bowler, really. Okay, 74. Own any record albums? Well, technically they're not mine, but yes, we do have record albums. Own a record player. I believe there's one somewhere. Wish I'd got Grandpa's old one. Anyway. Regularly burn incense? No, but I've started burning candles, like scented candles. I used to burn incense a lot when I was younger. Ever been in love? Yes, and currently am. Who would you like to see in concert? Chester C, Queen, although that's obviously never going to happen because Freddie Mercury is dead, but you know, if Freddie Mercury is still alive, I want to see him in concert. And probably Russell Watson. Hot tea or cold tea? If I have to drink tea, I would prefer it to be hot. Tea or coffee? Coffee. Sugar cookies or snackadoodles? Actually, I don't like either of them very much. Can you swim well? Yes, I used to swim competitively. Can you hold your breath without holding your nose? Yes, I can, but if I have to go under... Oh, yes, I can. When you're doing competitive swimming, you tend to hold your breath without holding your nose. Although, I guess you don't really hold your breath because you let it out very slowly, but there you go. Are you patient? It depends on the situation. I can be extraordinarily patient. It comes from being stubborn. DJ or band at a wedding? Well, I didn't have either at my wedding. I would probably prefer a DJ, unless they're a really good band. Maybe if it was Chris Hoff. Well, he's one guy, but he's like a whole band. He's like really, really good. So for someone like that, I'd prefer him. Ever won a contest? Yes, I have. Nothing major or anything, you know, just like raffles and stuff. And I won a fancy dress costume. Not fancy dress, like a period costume. One contest years and years ago when I was really, really little. Ever have plastic surgery? No, I haven't, and I'm not going to ever. Better, what are 89s, which are better, black or green olives? I like them both equally, but probably more green olives, especially if they're stuffed with anchovies. Can you knit or crochet? I can do both. I just choose not to. Best room for a fireplace? Probably the lounge room. Although I did used to have a bedroom with a fireplace in it. That was pretty cool, but yeah, probably a lounge room. Do you want to get married? You mean married again? We are planning to one day. If married, how long have you been married? Well, I have, although we're not married anymore. We were married and then we got divorced and then we got back together. But New Year's Eve it will have been 20 years. Who was your high school crush? Oh, I had quite a few of them. And I'm not going to mention any names here in case they happen to be people who are on my Facebook and then they watch this and that could be really embarrassing. But there were a few of them. Including a couple of teachers. Oh, I can't believe I just said that. Do you cry and throw a fit when you don't get your own way? Sometimes if I'm having a bad day. But no, generally I cry and throw something at you when I don't get my own way. Do you have kids? Yes, I have 5 of them. I have 4 boys and 1 girl. Do you want kids? Not anymore. Thanks. What is your favourite colour? Purple. Definitely purple. And teal. And silver. And black. I like lots of colours, but purple would be my favourite. Do you miss anyone right now? I miss my grandfather a lot. And I miss my friend Sophie a lot. And I miss people that I don't always see and talk to as much as I'd like Cold Pixie and Deb and stuff, because I'm so antisocial at the moment. So that was number 99, the bonus Jonas question. Something that happened to you in middle school. Well, in Australia we don't really have middle school as such. But sort of towards the end of primary school and start of high school, which would be middle years of school here, I had a head brace to straighten out my teeth. And I actually went to school for my first few months of high school, and I used to get picked on really, really badly. And then one day, one of my teachers referred to it as my bull bar, one of the teachers at the school, I'm not sure if it was one of mine, but my mum found out. She came roaring down to the school and went absolutely batshit crazy at them. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I got picked on mercilessly while I was, because I was, I was fairly short. Although I was taller than a lot of other kids at that point, I just stopped growing. Everybody else kept growing. So yeah, I was a short, kind of pudgy redhead with a piece of metal hanging out of my mouth. So yeah, but I look back at it now and it's just all kind of amusing, really. But that was something that happened to me when I was in middle school. Got picked on for wearing, and my brothers had bands and stuff, braces and stuff on their teeth for years and years and years, and my whole treatment was done in about 18 months because I went with the head brace instead of just braces on my teeth. So yeah, it's probably not that interesting to anybody else. So if you want to do this lovely long tag, then yeah, go ahead. Anybody can do it. And I will catch you next time. See ya.